Hey, hi, hello everybody, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites every single time. Folks, I am just delighted to be back here with you today with more Boar Blasters, a roguelite mining game that's pretty awesome. I'm detecting an unusual signal from the depths in this area. The gauges are oscillating like never before. Well, you've got my attention. Yes, folks, I have been enjoying this game quite a bit. It is very chill, and, you know, I enjoy making a cup of coffee and sitting down with a chill game in the morning that's, you know, kind of nice to just get the brain going, get the phalanges going, get the ricochets going. You know what I'm talking about? So here we are again, diving deep into the depths to see the weird and wonderful. We've still got the extra damage upgrade blocks that are out here. Let's grab one while I'm yakking about it. Why not, right? Last time around, we had some great runs. We had a run that was probably the juiciest run we've ever seen. Since we started playing, we got like 600,000? Something like this. Big money. It's like the Smash TV guy. Big money. Big prizes. Is that a nostalgia trip for anybody? What a time. Smash TV, right? God. I loved it in the arcade. I loved it on the NES. I loved it on the Genesis. It was much better on the Genesis. What a game. Let's go with that. Let's try to get Explodey out here. I didn't know we were going to be returning to Volcania again so soon. I guess I should have, right? I mean, that you can kind of tell based on the way the level looks. You're all saying, yeah, duh, Goat. Remember, you picked it? Yeah, I know. I know. It's okay. It's still the morning. Right? So, anyway, Smash TV, right? I guess that's what we're going to be talking about today. You know, in the arcade, they eat up all your quarters before you get through that first zone. At least they always did for me. I only had so many quarters, right? Could only hit mom and dad up so many times, and they were like, you know, just get out of here. Just go away now. We're eating the pizza and doing the things with our friends. Get out of here. Go play with their kids, right? Yeah, that's kind of how it was. But I liked playing Smash TV and the Simpsons arcade game and the X-Men arcade game. Yeah, the beat 'em up. What a time that was. Every once in a while, I think about putting MAME on the PC and downloading some of those arcade games. And then another video game comes out, and I'm like, oh, I want to play that, actually. Turns out I'm going to play that instead. We're not going to do the MAME thing today. Let's grab this fuel while we're over here. Yes, let's do that. Oh, I gave it an easy one. That's right. Usually that thing pays off. Okay. So I never made it to the second zone in Smash, and so, you know, when I did it on the home machine, you got the snakes everywhere. Remember, it's a snake zone, I think. If I'm remembering right, which, you know, May or may not be the case, but I think I am. Let's go more bombs. Oh, wonderful. It's outstanding when all the things pop off at once and you just get explosions and shrapnel everywhere. But yeah, that was exciting. That was exciting. If any of you are looking for something that might give you the Smash TV feeling, and I have several videos of it on the channel, but you might want to check out the Crack Pet show. That one always gave me Smash TV vibes in the best way. All right, we're going to go grab the fuel. Or maybe we already busted the fuel open with all the shrapnel. Okay, we're getting there. Let's go blocks drop gems since, you know, looking for all the gold we could possibly come by at this point. Oh, nice. We gotta be a little bit careful. We've got plenty of shield left, but I don't want to run it down too much. That Crack Pet show is pretty great. Now, it is a game that has auto-aim, but, you know, if you hang out here, you've seen so many bullet heavens, you're probably a bullet heaven fan. That feature won't bother you. Alright, I think we're just going to keep heading down at this point. Oh, we're getting into the good stuff. The deep reds and the dark blues. Well, darker blues. Kind of a sky. Dark sky blue. Listen to me, a regular Goat Ross out here, you know? Oh, jeez. You, I see. Now that I've gotten a good look at you, I must ask, do you possess the ancient gemstone? Yes? Then it is time to fulfill my promise to our people. These gemstones are subversive in nature, imbued with magic from an ancient creature, used to corrupt organic life into a soulless abomination. They corrupt the wielder as well. It will not take many uses before the weak-willed hear the calling of the ancient creature. So do our people a courtesy and destroy it, like we should have, lest it destroy us once more. Is this a message? How is this kind of communication possible? Heed my words, dwarves, or become what you are here to destroy. Interesting. Okay. We should tell the king about this. Head on back. All right. We need to get down fast. I don't really want to die at this point. We're going to go shoot out the back. Yeah, I mean, we're just going to get eyeballed at this point. Like I was saying one of the last times, you know, you just get to the point where there's so many bullets flying back and forth on the screen that it gets pretty impossible to dodge stuff out there. We're almost at the bottom here. And fuel is getting low, if I'm being honest. Oh, nice. Fuel's getting low, but it's not on empty, right? Just get a couple more reds and blues. They're worth so much. Okay, all right, oh God. We're going. We're gonna make it. Come on. That was close. Worth it to get to 300,000 though. Jewel Site Elixir increases number of gem blocks. Oh, nice. All right. Could have a monster of a run. I think we're probably gonna just hold here. Except we'll buy this. Buy a cheaper one. Why don't we get that? So that's almost doubling down the value of the gems. I know, late in the game to do that, but that's okay, right? Alright, we're gonna stick with our Jarl dude here. Old Jarl gem-wise. I request that you do a clean sweep of the facilities once more. I've been personally monitoring radio channels for signs of goblin interference and heard some storage sounds originating from this area. My lord, there are no signs of goblins on our heat scanners. It's a graveyard at this point. Just check for me, please. We must remain vigilant. So I've had older games on the mind, turns out. You know, we were talking about Smash TV a little bit. Enemies explode on death. Lower fire rate. The thing is, the lower fire rate on this one is extremely lower, so I kind of stay away from that one. We'll go with the blast wave. I didn't love any of the options there, if I'm being honest. All right. So let's go damage. I was actually just looking at the reviews for the new Contra game. I think it's Contra Project Galuga or something like this. Enemies drop gems, improve special cooldown rate, enemies explode on death. Yeah, let's do that. You know, we're probably going to run into enemies at some point. Oh, gosh. Looks like they're going to start blasting us soon. The volcanic stuff. Let's get a few more upgrades if we can. That'll help with this section specifically. You know, to be able to take these blocks out faster due to higher damage capability is a nice thing. Yeah, let's do that. This is one of those areas where, you know, even with it being a shotgun blast, there's enough important stuff to shoot at in the surrounding area that, you know, you're more than likely to hit something that you want to hit. Well, let's get all of that. Gem blocks launch projectiles when destroyed. I think that makes sense. Thought about the fuel finder as well, because that's been really good, but I'm hoping that upgrade pops up again next time. Okay, go with the drone, I guess. So Contra, you know, God, I've got such good memories tied to that game. You know, I used to play that, I don't know, daily with my my little brother. You know, and he was young enough at the time where I did the thing where I handed him a controller that didn't work, you know? And we actually had a laser tag game where you had a helmet and a vest and everything, and, you know, it made you look like a super soldier. at the time, right? I mean, hey, you know, this was the hot and cool 80s, right? You know, so we were sitting there all decked out like a couple of super soldiers playing some Contra. And it just felt right. You know, so I have a lot of nostalgia tied to that series. I was excited to see that they were doing another one. And, you know, I think IGN gave it like a 6 out of 10. That's one of those where I don't really care how the score comes in. I'm going to play it. It looks fun. I know we'll get this nostalgia trip out of it, and that's almost worth it in and of itself, right? Yeah, back in the day, I was a pretty good Contra player. Key being back in the day. I don't know that I do as well this time around, you know? You had time to practice on a daily basis back in those days. Call your buddy up. You know, you want to play some Contra? You want to play some Life Force? You want to play some Gradius? You want to play some Bionic Commando? I mean, God, we're talking about tough games. Bionic Commando. Holy cow. What a time, right? How the hell did we get around in those games back then? I mean, I have a tough time navigating in some of the modern games. We were talking about Pacific Drive the other day and not being able to find the types of resources that I'm after. Bionic Commando. I don't know. I guess I just had more patience back then, right? I remember that one area where you go in and it's dark. And I wasn't old enough to realize, you know, that, oh, I need the flare. I need the flare thing, and then it'll be lit up. You know, I just thought, well, what the hell? You can't see anything. What the hell is this? You know? Just realizing now that we have a fuel problem happening. This is not great, but we've got a lot of cash, and that is great. We need to find some fuel pronto. What is this thing? I can tell you what it isn't. It's not fuel. All right. Hey. Okay. Lead us there. Oh, there it is. Wonderful. I would have went right past that. So, petroglyph already putting in the work. Love it. Okay. All right, we're going to go straight down. Unless the petroglyph fires up, then we're going to... Okay. Come on. Tremendous. Oh, but the blues and the reds. I'm only stopping for those. Right, this is a monster. We are buttoned up against empty, aren't we? Oh boy. I know. This is gonna be super tight. $400,000. I mean, it's going to be a good run, regardless. You know, if this is the first time you're seeing the game, you get to keep your earnings, whether you make it all the way or not. Oh goodness. You know, I think those X's are kind of like, oh, shite. Folks, I don't think we're going to make it. I think we're going to have to try this one more time. Perhaps we'll buy an upgrade that'll help, too. We'll see. We'll see where we net it out. But that was definitely a monster. All right. Let's see what we can afford. We got 958,000. So we could go damage. That'll help. Wow, 2 million for the maxed out. Let's do one more. One more time, right? Okay. Yep, clean sweep of the facilities. Oh, we will. We will. We're going to go a little bit faster this time. Let's go with that. It's a great combo for this character. See? Instant explosions. Beautiful. Enemies explode on death. Let's go with more bombs. I'm just gonna fire off this special whenever we can, basically. This is gonna be great. Less worried about fuel this time around. I mean, I'll get the divining rod if it pops up again. But we're just gonna be moving at a better clip. Okay, blocks drop more gems. I think we'll do that. Come on, we just upgraded the damage. Let's go with that, I guess. Just gonna stop occasionally if, you know, there's one within close reach. I know we got a long way to go. But getting this special back a lot faster is gonna be super helpful in our traversal. I'm not discouraged yet. But it's interesting. I mean, they're just not placing a lot of fuel in this area. Our sonar is not popping off at all. They were trying to create a difficult area. Cheers to them. Trying to angle a little bit towards these blues. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I guess we'll go with the drone. We need to go grab that fuel. Oh, jeez. All right. No, no. All right, that's unfortunate. I tried to angle it, and then it just kind of, you know, it just kind of shot off. That's okay. There will be more fuel, right? Okay, number one. Long way to go. I think we'll go damage again. Here we go. Now I'm assuming we'll be okay. Hoping. Oh, I must have screwed that one up. No, I didn't. Okay. All right, I see it. I see it. You know, quite honestly, we should grab both of those. Perfect. All right, where's the arrow? There it is. Even the arrow gets shaded. I think we're gonna go increase damage again. All right, that's two. And I know I've got to get moving here. Well, I mean, it's really not... It's not great until it gets upgraded. What did we just go? Oh, a new block. Okay. Fuel. I need it. All right, let's find this fuel. There it is. Okay. All right, it's another X thing. No one there, but yet I hear them still. Are you feeling all right, sir? Need to lie down, I think. Okay, so... the quest is done, but the quest is not done. 400,000. I am happy with that. Let's go damage again. We are almost to the bottom. I am hoping that somehow... oh, gosh. Okay, well, it's in the direction of the fuel, so this might work out. Might. Come on, come on. Okay. Oh, we're gonna do it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 1,000. That is the deepest we've gone. Chrono crystals spawns ability cooldown booster blocks. I like that. That's cool. Holy cannoli. All right, so we got half a mil here. I think we're probably just going to hold on to it. I mean, this is pretty inexpensive. So we'll go with that. Folks, thanks so much for hanging out again. Yeah, I'm still enjoying this game. I definitely want to see it through and continue getting those hot upgrades. I mean, at some point, we're going to have all the meta progression, and I don't know if more will unlock or what's going to happen. We'll just have to see. But I'm willing to stick with it. It's nice and chill. You know, it's easy to get into. If you're looking for something to just jump into easily, this is great. You know, it's a great game to drink coffee to. Well, what video game isn't great to drink coffee to? I challenge you. That. Thanks for your support. Thanks for hanging. And let's do this again sometime. We'll get together. We'll play a roguelike or a roguelite because that's what we do every time. And you know what else? We'll give away a video game at least once a week because that's fun to do as well. Really appreciate it. You take care. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you next time.